All right, let's be honest. Have you ever felt like making money online is just this crazy maze of complicated funnels and super expensive ads? Well, today we're looking at a system that claims to be the ultimate shortcut. We're going to break down a review of a method that promises to, well, change the whole game. Let's dive in. And really, it all comes down to this one kind of fascinating question. Can you actually make daily sales by just giving stuff away for free? I mean, it sounds completely backward, right? But that is the core promise we are digging into today. Okay, so to really get why this is so appealing, we've got to start with the dream itself. You know the one, the dream of making a consistent income online. And I'm guessing a lot of you know the reality of that dream all too well. It's a grind. You're told you have to become a master of these complex sales funnels, you got to pour a ton of money into ads, or just spend every waking moment creating content. It can feel totally overwhelming, not to mention expensive. It's that maze we're talking about. And this is where the promise of this new method really snaps into focus. I mean, look at this. On one side, you got the old way, steep learning curves, crazy expensive software, and literally weeks of work before you even get started. But then, this method we're looking at today promises the exact opposite. A 15-minute setup, no tech skills needed, that's a pretty bold claim. So, yeah, in response to all that complexity, a new system has popped up. And that's exactly what the review we're digging into is all about. Okay, so here it is. It's called the Conversion Magnets Masterclass. And according to the review, its whole purpose, its entire reason for existing is to help people who are either total beginners or just way too busy to get lost in all the technical weeds. And here is the big promise. And this is a direct quote from the review. We're not talking about one or two sales here and there. Nope. This system claims it can help you get 15 to 20 sales every single day. And how do you do it? By giving away free, value-packed documents. Pretty interesting. Okay, that all sounds fantastic, right? But how does it actually work? I mean, what's going on under the hood here? How does giving something away for free magically turn into sales? Well, the answer comes down to one core idea. And that idea is the conversion magnet. Now, this is the key. It's not just any old freebie you download. It's a very carefully put together document. And a lot of the time it's created with AI that gives somebody real value, while at the same time, it's designed to seamlessly guide them toward buying a product. So in a way, it does all the selling for you. And check this out. The whole process is, well, it's almost shockingly simple. Step one, you don't have to guess what to sell. You just pick a product that's already proven to sell well. Step two, you use AI to create your sales tool. That's your magnet in just a few minutes, not weeks. And then step three, you stop trying to sell and you just start giving it away. The magnet itself is built to do all the heavy lifting for you. But of course, no system is ever perfect, right? The review we're looking at does a really good job of giving a balanced view. So let's break down the pros and the cons that it points out. First, let's talk about the biggest pro, the number that makes everyone's ears perk up, 15 to 20. Look, this isn't some vague promise of making money online. This is a specific daily sales target. And if you've ever struggled just to make a single sale, you know this number is the absolute core of that dream we mentioned at the start. It's a huge, incredibly appealing goal. Okay, the next big pro, the price. Just $37 for lifetime access, according to the review. Now just think back to those complicated funnels we talked about. The software for those can cost hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars every year. This one-time payment, it's basically an impulse buy. It makes the barrier to getting started incredibly low, especially for anyone who's nervous about investing a lot of money up front. And to make that super low price point basically risk-free, the review points to this number, 60. That's a 60-day double guarantee. And look, that's more than just your standard refund policy. It's a really powerful statement. It's the creator saying, we are so confident this works that we will take on all the risk. And for a lot of people, that's the final little push they need to just give it a shot. So when you lay it all out like this, a really clear picture starts to form, right? The pros are all about making it easy to get started. It's beginner-friendly, it's fast, it's low risk. But the review is also very careful to add a big dose of reality here. The cons make it super clear this is not a magic lottery ticket. Your results are not guaranteed. That low price might not last forever. And maybe most importantly, this is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It makes creating the tool easy, but you still have to do the work of getting it in front of people. All right, so after weighing the good with the bad, what's the final takeaway from the review we've been looking at?
Well, the review frames its final thoughts around a really practical question. Who is this shortcut really for? Considering what it does well and what its limits are.
And the review is actually super clear on this. It seems like it's built for anyone who just feels stuck. Maybe you're a busy professional or you've got a side hustle and you just don't have the time. Or maybe you're a complete beginner and all the tech stuff is just intimidating. Or, hey, maybe you're one of those people who's already poured time and money into those big, complex funnels and just got frustrated. This whole system seems to be positioned as the cure for that kind of frustration.
So, the big takeaway from the review seems to be this: it's a refreshingly simple and actionable system. It just strips away all the complicated stuff and zeroes in on one simple, repeatable process. And for anyone who's been stuck overthinking things, this is designed to be the thing that finally gets them to just start.
And that really leaves us with one final, pretty interesting thought to chew on. In this age of AI, where tools are making incredibly complex tasks easier every day, is simple actually the new smart? Is the best strategy no longer the most complicated one? Maybe finding the simplest, most direct path is the smartest way to get things done now. Definitely something to think about.